I want to talk more into depth about coming back to your true self, which allows you to experience that inner union. And when you start to live from the energy of inner union, that is when you can have the outer union with your divine masculine. I'm Annalisa, and welcome to my channel. So when you come onto this planet, you actually are more in your true self. But it isn't until you get older and you begin the programming of society. And that is just the way we live here on 3D. We are exposed to all the programming. And what happens is there is a misidentification of your true identity. And because of this, we have fear installed in us. We have structures that we need to follow, and we are not aware of our true power. And it isn't until you go through this awakening, or actually any awakening that you may have, because an awakening can happen from other sources as well, not simply a twin flame awakening. But it's not until an awakening happens do you realize that you are more than just this body that you have and the mind that you have. And although you do need both, we also have a soul. And this journey is teaching you to go back and let go of the old identity, which wants you to be more contained and not as free as you are. Because when you let go of the ego that is holding you back, you know that the universe takes care of you, and you let go of the fear that is holding you back from the true version of yourself. And that is why your divine masculine came in. They came in to help you remember your true self, to let go of the old self, the ego self, and to capture the essence of who you are. And you are not the body, and yes, we have one. And you are not the mind, and yes, you have a beautiful mind. You are an infinite, formless soul that is pure and is love and is authentic. And what happens in this journey is that we lose our authenticity growing up in our lives. And this journey brings you back to that authenticity. And that happens through the Kundalini awakening, which pushes you further and further to your true self. And your true self is the part of you that you connect with your higher self, which is a part of your soul. And your twin flame, your divine masculine, is the body part that comes in to activate that kundalini to help you come back to the true version of yourself. This is a part of you that you have within yourself that becomes misaligned through living in the 3D. And none of this happens coincidentally. This is part of what we have to go through in the 3D. So all your experiences that you've had up until now has brought you to this beautiful awakening that you're on. So it is not a coincidence. Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And the journey pushes you to become more and more aligned, to let go of the old belief systems that you need to work really, really hard to make money. And only the lucky ones end up in love, or opportunities don't come to you. That's only for lucky people. So these are all things that become programmed in us. And therefore, we feel unworthy of abundance and of love, of true love. And that is why there are so many separations that happen in the 3D with marriages, because of the unbalanced energies that people carry. And this is part of the journey that they chose while being here on earth. But twin flames are being awakened to help you realize that you don't have to work 90 hours a week to make money. It's not simply the lucky ones that end up in a beautiful marriage or only good things happen to lucky people. But these type of phrases get ingrained in us, and then therefore we start to believe those things. But when you're on this twin flame awakening, this spiritual awakening that you're on, you realize that everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. It's all in your hands. When you let go of the thinking that happens, because the thinking allows perception. The thinking allows perception, and you are perception. You are the creator. You are the God source energy. So when we let go of thinking, then we step into our heart center, our intuition. All our gifts have been activated. Our third eye has been activated, and we're now able to use our gifts to create what it is that we want. But we do this by letting go of the old identity of I'm not good enough, I can't have that, I'll never be able to do this, it's too late for me. No, none of that exist anymore. When you're on an awakening journey, you start to realize that everything is energy, and it's about your vibration, which causes a frequency, and that allows you to align to what it is that you want. However, you have to let go of the old to allow room for the new, and that involves letting go of the programming. And this is an important part of the twin flame journey that divine feminines are learning, is how to really balance both your energies of the masculine and the feminine energies that you hold within yourself. You see, when you put the focus on you and you realize that you are the creator and you're no longer obsessing over your person, are they coming back in? Is this ever going to happen? Is this even real at all? Then you let go of that and you step into a knowing. And this is part of manifesting an energy. When you know that certain things are going to happen, then there is no more doubt. There is no more doubt. You don't have to wonder, when is it going to happen? You let that go. You leave that for the universe and know that it will. And it will, because you've worked on yourself. You've let go of the fear. You let go of unworthiness. You love yourself now. You put yourself first. And you start to live your life in a whole different energy than your old identity. Because your old identity was what you needed in the 3D when you were not awakened. Now that you are conscious and you are able to consciously manifest what it is that you want, all of this is available to you. So if you desire to be with your divine masculine, and not everyone does, but if you do, and most of my clients that I coach do, but not everyone does, then that is your birthright. However, there's a trade-off. You have to let go of the old version of you that believes that you can never be with your person because they're in another relationship and or they're married. You see, when we talk about energy, the circumstances don't matter. It's all about the current state and being in the present moment. So the journey is teaching you how to be in the present moment. And everyone is going to learn at their own pace. And every pace is perfect. So wherever you are on this journey, it's absolutely perfect. And if you need some help, I do have my Twin Flame course that is on 40% off until 12/31 of this month, which is the end of this month. So feel free to check that out. But all of you can let go of the old version of you and come back to the authentic version of yourself, the one that is pure love, the one that knows that they are the creator, the one that is able now to respond to triggers rather than react, and know that no matter what is happening, no matter what you may be experiencing, what obstacles you may be going through, it's all actually happening for you. to help you learn even more and to help you go deeper, even more into yourself so you can release. And whenever we feel that we have already peeled the layers of that onion, there may be always more as well. And that is perfectly okay. We're always working on ourselves. This is a journey of progression, not reaching a certain goal. This journey is transformational until we're here on earth. So there's no set destination to reach. And when you let go of the destination and enjoy the process of the journey, then it becomes a lot easier. And the false identity of yourself has served you up until now, but now you're being asked to really step into the upgraded, newer version of you. And that is quantum jumping into the highest version of you. And that is what your higher self is guiding you towards. Just know that you are beautiful and perfect exactly the way you are. And when you feel good about yourself, when you know that you can have what it is that you want, when you can align to the energy of abundance, having gratitude for everything that you already have, the universe responds to you. And this is a beautiful thing, whether it be your divine masculine coming back in, another soulmate coming back in, and then you deciding what it is that you want or who it is that you want. All of this is in your hands. So continue to do that inner work of transformation, letting go of the fake identity, right? And coming back into the true self, the true version of you. And that is soul, that is infinite, that is pure. And all of you are beautiful. And if you need some further help, feel free to check out my website. Feel free to leave any comments below. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. I'm sending you all so much love.